model itself? Like, what are the typical kind of threats that you see and solve for? And is there a major challenge in the threat space that you would like to talk about?
Yes, there are two main issues, right, in terms of threats. Number one, right, we do not want to give any time to thieves to drive the vehicle even uh, like 15 feet away, because what tend to happen historically, that they moved the vehicle from uh, very high traffic area to back alley or somewhere, there where there are less people, less
Hmm.
traffic. They just somehow crank the car, make sure it runs slightly,
Hmm.
and just move away from the main area, right? So basically, they want to move it from out of sight, basically from people, and then take their time to break into it.
Hmm.
So we want to avoid that time, because that is one of the important things, because that, uh, like basically historically, the data shows that that was the key factor, that somehow they buy time to work on the car, and we wanted to avoid that. So that was one of the very important design factor. And like it is why this time of 200 to 300 millisecond was set initially, to do that. So it won't give them enough time to take car more than 15 feet away. And the other thing, which happens now only, like historically it did not happen, but now we have keyless entry, keyless car, we have fobs, right? So
Yeah,
those
yeah.
fobs, right? So what happens? People keep the key near the window in their house, and thieves have devices now to read the data.
Hmm.
So if you are too close to window, they can read the data
Can you,
from the kid.
I'll interrupt you a little. So, can you also share with our listeners what kind of data is being transmitted from this fob that they are reading?
Right. So basically, they have a chip inside the fob, obviously, and the data is essentially like vehicle information, like VIN number,
Okay.
or the fob also have a fixed value of the code to open the
Okay.
doors, right? Like unlock the doors and things like that. So there is another small CPU or the module called RF, right? And this RFM, it's like basically used to unlock the car, lock the car, things like that, right? Open the trunk and things like that. I mean, dicky. So they
Yeah.
actually do that.
For our Western audience, it'll be good to learn.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
different terminology,
We
same
relate to it
same
a lot,
same
so
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, they read all this data from the fob, because fob fob. Well, now actually fob can allow you to start the car also, but at the least, right, they can unlock the car and get into it. That is the minimum that they can do, right? I mean, even if they have a basic tool set,
Yeah, that's the primary
basic skill
function
level.
of, yeah, I mean, this is the fob for, I think most of the audience might know this, but you have this, the keyless setup where you can actually switch or just press that button where it will open or unlock the car remotely within a certain
Right,
distance.
right. And the downside, or like other side of it, is AI, right? Earlier it was not easy. If you're not skilled, it take you time, right, to learn the tool,
Hmm.
read the data. Now you go to chat GPT and ask how to read the form data. You have the information, right? So thieves don't have to be skilled anymore,
Yeah, yeah. You have an AI assistant for everything. Also.
right? So that goes against us, yeah, somehow. I mean, somewhat.